About set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quick. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 14
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
The tackle made back at the
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. It is caught left side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Got a man, this is Evans. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker speed for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Here's Taylor to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Handoff now from the gun. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Offense to the line fast.
a gain of 4. Brings up third
They'll
and
throw,
6.
third and long. Able to find Ertz. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
They're going for this. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
Result of the play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. Room to run inside the 20. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
The Vikings.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17.
In the red zone now. Brought in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Vikings 1st down.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. To the air, Taylor. Cut out left. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 1st down here. Looking to throw. Taylor. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Ball forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
At the Vikings 40-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Hauled in left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 7.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Looking in the air here. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Vikings 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Down to the 10. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. So the call on the field stands. Ben Johnson coming away empty on that challenge. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing, Taylor. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
22 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Taylor. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down. Blown back gets the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone on 1st. He rolls to his right. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Vikings, 14.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He's got it on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Brown right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43.
Running this one off right. Nice cut. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Offense retains possession.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Vikings cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Taylor. Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for DJ Chark.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up.
It's now second
And we'll
and
see
10.
what they do here on second down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
On first down, they'll run. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Taylor to throw. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Third and long for him here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to throw it. And they pick him off again. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Setting him on the dive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He's going for it himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 14.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
He finds Aguilar. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 24-point ball game.
Vikings 21.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Complete out to the right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Works his way to the 35. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another carry for it. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses.
Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. They show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now a run here from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Pass play now. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it an 18-point game.
52. Vikings 34.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air, Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the 1st on what looked like a broken play.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, Taylor. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Oh.
And the power play up the gut hole results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First and 10 from the 32. Give now to the running back. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gets it to the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Here's the handoff. He cuts it to the right sideline. He's at the 30. There he goes again. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Setting up the running back screen. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30.
Look to throw. Hits him on the out route. Makes a man miss. He's off. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
That's another.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And they pick him off again. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd down from the gun. Caught by his back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st down, Chicago.
Here's Taylor. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
going to the ground again on first. Makes a cut to the right. And they take this in for the score. The Bears keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here on first down. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Vikings, first down.
He's dropping back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Let's go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, Panthers 60, Panthers 3 on Rock Lion. 19, Tiger, 19.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears keep running away with this. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 31
New set of downs for him from the 31. Setting him on the dive. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game. They're going to pass it here. Has a man, it's Ertz. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So the Bears take this one on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good.